Well, hi. My name is Amber Case. I am an enrolled member of the Confederated Tribes of Grand Ronde. I am also the daughter of Clifford Willis Case, Jr., a storyteller. My father always told me that stories are how we survive, and that storytellers had a very important role. Well, I was diagnosed at the age of 32 with stage 4 cancer. That led me into getting a full-on hysterectomy, as well as my colon removed and my gallbladder. But most of all, my childbearing years were over. So I have nothing to leave behind except my story. And in hopes in sharing the story with you, it inspires you. My name, my father called me Bamboo. He said when I was born part bear and part Rambo. From birth, I was born with many birth defects and difficulties, and it was a struggle to survive. But I was instilled courage at a very young age, and all the obstacles I was not meant to overcome, I overcame. My parents both struggled with addiction, and that landed me and my siblings in foster care. Right away, we were separated. I remember the day I went to Perfect Look and they cut my braid off. My heart hurt. That was my first heartbreak, and I was in the 3rd grade. In foster care, I was told that I should never want to visit the reservation. I should never want to be associated with natives. I was threatened if I was a bad girl, I would be told to go live on the reservation, and that nobody, absolutely nobody, made anything of themselves there. Those were the words of a foster mother. I emancipated at the age of 16. I emancipated from the foster care system because while in their care, my virginity was raped from me, and I was only served a restitution of $1,300. I deserved better than that, and I knew it. So I emancipated. Resistance is existence. Our existence. We overcame sobriety, we overcome adversity, we overcome addiction, we overcome abuse. In spite of everything, all the negative forces to will us to hold us down, we are still here, and I am proud. I know that I am here because of my elders and my ancestors, and I honor them every day in holding my sobriety. I honor them by using my voice to speak, to stand up, and to never back down. We are still here. That is our resistance. And in being here, we hold positions that we were told that we couldn't, and we take up space where they said that we shouldn't. And that's a beautiful thing. When I leave this world, I leave no children. I only leave my stories. And I hope that in my stories being shared, if there's another little Indian girl out there struggling with self-identity, they can tell the story about Amber Case, who overcame when they said that she shouldn't. And she took up places most people wouldn't. I was raped at a young age. That put me in a relationship of domestic violence and self-neglect that I endured for years. Until one day, some voice, some small little cry for help inside my soul said, enough's enough. Just walk away. You are worth more than this. And you always were. My elders tell me that that is a blood memory. That those are memories and that little voice is my ancestors. And I walked away. At the age of 32, I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and I was told that I was terminal. I was told that that should have killed me. But I didn't let that fear settle in. I held on to resilience. I held on to the wisdom and the knowledge that my elders have taught me, that we have overcome and we have survived. I want any person, any indigenous person to know that they are so worthy to take up space. Their very existence is resistance, and that movement of resistance is love. We will meet force, racism, bigotry. We will face all of that with love. I hope when I pass, my stories were told that I was kind. I was kind to faces that were not kind to me. Overcoming cancer, I started to maneuver through this world. Overcame my sobriety, my alcoholism, and found my sobriety to be an artist and to create things. And just when you think life is going well, somebody tries to run you off the road. Somebody holds a gun to your face and says, I could shoot you, I could kill you, and looked at me as if I meant nothing. And I thought in that moment, I have overcome way too much to stare this hate in the face. In that moment, I felt every single hurt and fear that most of our women have endured. The abuse, the threats, the violence, the guns. The only thing is I made it out alive and they didn't. They didn't. And their stories mattered. Your story matters. Systematic brutality is saying that me as an indigenous woman who can stand up for myself and ask questions is wrong. That I'm angry, that I'm defiant, and that I'm aggressive. But all I'm doing is pointing out the unfair mistreatment of indigenous people. Still to this day, we can talk about resistance. It is a story we all know too well because it is our existence. And they can't erase us. They will have to face us.